Love came softly like the rain, promising sunshine after pain. You held my hand and pulled me near, then left me drowning in my fears. I built my world around your smile, believed we'd last a little while, but forever disappeared so fast, leaving only echoes of the past. Every promise turned to dust, every dream lost its trust. Love causes tears, that's what I know. The deeper it goes, the harder it goes. I gave my heart without a shield. Now I'm broken on the battlefield. Every goodbye leaves a mark, every memory haunts the dark. Love causes tears when it falls apart and leaves the pieces of a shattered heart. The nights are longer since you're gone. The radio keeps playing our song. I try to move, I try to heal, but some wounds still feel too real. Your shadow lingers in every room, like flowers left without their bloom. I whisper words you'll never hear, and answer silence year after year. I keep searching for the light, but you're the ghost inside the night. Love causes tears, that's what I know. The deeper it grows, the harder it goes. I gave my heart without a shield. Now I'm broken on the battlefield. Every goodbye leaves a mark, every memory haunts the dark. Love causes tears when it falls apart and leaves the pieces of a shattered heart. Maybe someday the pain will fade and these scars won't be afraid, but tonight they're all I have, a photograph in a lonely path. Love causes tears, but I'll survive, though part of me never arrived. The love we had is gone somehow, but I'm still standing here right now. Through every storm and every year, I learned to live beyond the tears. Love causes tears, it's sadly true, but I'll find my way without you. Love causes tears, but tears don't last forever. I spend my days chasing your light, giving my soul through every night. I paid with trust, I paid with time, believing your heart would stay with mine. I carried dreams we used to share, built a future hanging in the air. But when the storm came crashing through, I was the only one holding on to you. I never counted what I'd lose until the day you chose to choose. What's the cost of love when it falls apart? A million tears and a broken heart, sleepless nights and empty rooms, memories fading like old perfume. I gave my all, I paid enough, but forever turned out far too rough. Now I'm left with the weight of us, learning the true cost of love. Photographs still line the shelf, reminding me of who I was myself before goodbye became my name. And nothing ever felt the same. I thought devotion couldn't make you stay, but love doesn't always work that way. Some people leave without a sound and leave your whole world upside down. The price was hidden from my eyes behind your sweet and careful lies. What's the cost of love when it falls apart? A million tears and a broken heart, sleepless nights and empty rooms, memories fading like old perfume. I gave my all, I paid enough, but forever turned out far too rough. Now I'm left with the weight of us, learning the true cost of love. Maybe one day I'll understand why some hearts slip through your hands, why some promises disappear, leaving only pain and fear. What's the cost of love? I know it now. It's learning to heal somehow. It's carrying scars you cannot see and finding strength inside of me. Though you left and closed the door, I won't be who I was before. The price was high, but I've grown because I've survived the cost of love. The cost of love was losing you and finding me. You said forever with a smile, made the pain feel worth the while. I held those words close to my chest, believing our love was blessed. We drew our future in the stars, never thinking we'd leave scars, but forever turned and walked away, leaving me with yesterday. The promises still echo loud, like thunder hidden in the clouds. I'm hurt by forever, hurt by your name. Nothing inside me feels the same. You gave me hope, then took it away, leaving my heart where the shadows stay. I trusted forever, I trusted you, never imagined we'd be through. Now every dream we built together has left me hurt by forever. I still see you in passing lights, in quiet roads and sleepless nights. Your memory lingers like the rain, falling softly through the pain. I tried to let the feelings go, but some wounds heal too slow. Every goodbye you never said still circles through my head, and every promise we once made feels like a photograph that fades. I'm hurt by forever, hurt by your name. Nothing inside me feels the same. You gave me hope, then took it away, leaving my heart where the shadows stay. I trusted forever, I trusted you, never imagined we'd be through. Now every dream we built together has left me hurt by forever was what broke me. Love fooled me. Love came dressed in golden light, promising forever every night. I opened up my heart so wide, never saw the truth behind your eyes. You painted dreams across my sky, made me believe we never say goodbye. I followed every word you said, while falling deeper in my head. I thought your touch was all I needed, never knew my heart was being defeated. Love fooled me, love fooled me, made your lies look like destiny. I gave my trust so willingly, yeah. Love fooled me, you held my hand and let it go, left me with wounds I'll never show. Now all that's left is memory, because love fooled me. The echoes of your voice remain like soft reminders of the pain. I keep replaying yesterday, wondering where we lost our way. The promises became the rain, falling down again and again. And every tear that leaves my eyes carries another goodbye. I was blinded by what I believed and broken by what I received. Love fooled me, love fooled me, made your lies look like destiny. I gave my trust so willingly, yeah. Love fooled me, you held my hand and let it go, left me with wounds I'll never show. Now all that's left is memory, because love fooled me. Maybe one day I'll understand why some hearts slip through your hands, why the sweetest words can't hide the deepest secrets kept inside. Love fooled me, but not forever. I won't stay lost in this weather, though you left a scar on me. That's not where my story will be. I'll find a light beyond the dark, and in the pieces of my heart you may be part of my history. But love won't fool me endlessly. Love fooled me, but someday I'll believe again. We started like a perfect dream, two hearts flowing in the same stream. You were the answer to my prayers, the only one who truly cared. I gave you everything I had, the good, the broken and the bad. But somewhere on that winding road, all forever lost its hold. The deeper the love, the deeper the scar, the closer we are, the harder we fall apart. breaks apart leaves silent rivers through the heart. Every promise, every kiss turns into something that you miss. The sweetest love can hurt the most, becoming just a memory's ghost. I never knew what sorrow means until I learned that true love bleeds. Now your shadow fills the room like fading flowers that lost their bloom. I hear your name in passing songs and wonder where we both went wrong. The photograph still holds your smile, frozen there for a little while I'm left here counting years and drowning slowly in my tears. Some wounds heal, some remain, carrying pieces of the pain. True love bleeds when it breaks apart, leaves silent rivers through the heart. Every promise, every kiss turns into something that you miss. The sweetest love can hurt the most, becoming just a memory's ghost. I never knew what sorrow means until I learned that true love bleeds. Baby, love was always meant to leave behind a little debt, a mark that time can never hide from the places where we cried. True love bleeds, but it survives in the stories of our lives. Though you're gone and we've moved on, the feeling somehow lingers on. And even through these shattered dreams, I still believe in what love means, because the deepest love indeed is the kind of love that bleeds. True love bleeds, and the scars remember. You pulled me close, then pushed away, changed your heart from day to day. A smile, a kiss, a sweet disguise, while hiding secrets in your eyes. I chased the love you made me see, a dream that wasn't meant for me. Every move was carefully planned, while I was falling where you'd stand. I thought we were playing for keeps, but you were playing far too deep. These cruel love games are tearing me apart, moving your pieces across my heart. One day you're here, the next you're gone, leaving me wondering what went wrong. You made me believe and change the rules, turning my feelings into your tools. Now I'm the loser left with the blame, caught in your cruel love games. Exactly what to say to keep my doubts so far away. I gave my trust without a fight, while you kept disappearing in the night. The memories feel like borrowed time, a broken rhythm without card you played. The truth arrived too late to save the heart I gave. These cruel love games are tearing me apart, moving your pieces across my heart. One day you're here, the next you're gone, leaving me wondering what went wrong. You made me believe, then changed the rules, turning my feelings into your tools. Now I'm the loser, left with the blame, caught in your cruel love game. Maybe someday I'll understand why love slipped through my hands, but tonight the pain remains, echoing through these empty frames. These cruel love games won't break me forever. I won't stay trapped in stormy weather, though you left scars that still remain. I'll learn to live beyond the pain. The board is gone, the match is through, and I'm no longer chasing you. You can keep your heartless clay. I'm done with your cruel love games. Cruel love games. I finally walked away. We built it slow, we built it right, out of whispers in the night. Two broken hearts learning to heal, not knowing what we'd soon reveal. But somewhere in the passing days, we lost each other in a maze. What once felt warm began to freeze, like autumn leaves in winter breeze. I tried to hold what slipped away, but love can die a little every day. We're killing our love piece by piece, letting go without release. No final words, no last goodbye, just watching something beautiful die. We don't shout, we don't fight, we just disappear from sight. And every silence says above, we're slowly killing our love. Your voice now sounds so far from mine, like faded ink on worn out lines. We sleep beside a growing space, a stranger living in your place. I still remember how it felt when every touch could make me melt. Now even time can't bring it back. We're walking down a fading track, no sudden end, no breaking sound, just emptiness spreading around. We're killing our love piece by piece, letting go without release. No final words, no last goodbye, just watching something beautiful die. We don't shout, we don't fight, we just disappear from sight. And every silence says above, we're slowly killing our love. killed our love, not all at once, but in 1,000 silent months. No blame to place, no one to shove, just two hearts tired of enough. And now we walk on different roads, carrying lighter, lonelier loads. What once was ours is just a glow from when we were still in love. Killing our love wasn't loud, it was quiet. I watched you leave without a sound. No final words, no turning around, just empty space where you used to be. Like a fading part of me, I held on tight to what we had, even when it turned so bad. But some goodbyes don't need a fight, they just dissolve into the night. And I felt it fall so slow, so clear. The last drop of every year. This is my final love tear, falling for a love that's no longer here. It carries every memory we made, every promise that slowly decayed. I won't cry, I couldn't say as you slowly slipped away. Your shadow lingers in my mind, like echoes I can't leave behind. I still hear your name in the rain, softly calling out my pain. I tried to fix what couldn't stay, but love can still break anyway. And now I stand in what remains, learning how to feel again. Every heartbeat feels so near to that last falling tear. This is my final love tear, falling for a love that's no longer here. It carries We were fire in the pouring rain, burning soft through joy and pain. Every touch felt safe and real, like the world could learn to heal. But time has a way of changing tone, turning warm hearts into stone. What once was bright begins to crack, and love don't always find its way back. Now silence fills the empty air, like we're still together, but not there. Scarred love fades, it doesn't die. It just learns how not to cry. It walks away without a sound, leaving pieces on the ground. We don't fall, we don't break loud. We just drift into the crowd, and all that's left when hearts degrade is scarred love, slowly fading away. Your name still echoes in my mind, like a song I left behind. I try to reach what used to be, but it slips so easily. The promises we used to keep now lie buried in the deep. No anger left, no need to blame, just two hearts that feel the same. We don't shout, we don't cry, we just learn how to say goodbye. Scar love fades, it doesn't die. It just learns how not to cry. It walks away without a sound, leaving pieces on the ground. We don't fall, we don't break loud. We just drift into the crowd, and all that's left when hearts degrade is scarred love, slowly fading away. Maybe love was never meant to survive what time is spent, but even when it slips away, the scars still choose to stay. Scar love fades, but still remains a quiet echo of the pain. Not a story left untold, but a memory growing cold. And though we're lost in different days, a part of us will never fade. What once was ours will always stay in scarred love's fading gray. Scarred love fades, but never fully disappears. I signed my heart without a clue, no fine print warning what love would do. You smiled like everything was right, and left me standing in the night. I broke the rules I never knew, just by loving only you. Now every memory feels like proof of how I lost myself for you. And I didn't see the cost ahead till I was already misled. This is the penalty of love, forgiving more than I was made of. A broken heart, a silent pain, a lesson written in the rain. I paid in tears, I paid in trust, watched forever turn to dust. No judge, no jury, just inside my head like words I wish you never said. You taught me how to fall so deep, then disappeared while I couldn't sleep. I tried to fight, I tried to stay, but some hearts slipped the other way. And now I wear what's left of me like a sentence I can't unsee. No appeal, no second chance, just the end of our romance. This is the penalty of love, forgiving more than I was made of. A broken heart, a silent pain, a lesson written in the rain. I paid in tears, I paid in trust, watched forever turn to dust. No judge, no jury, just enough to feel the penalty of love. Maybe love was never fair, just a risk we're forced to share. And every heart that dares to try must learn the art of goodbye. This is the penalty of love, but I am stronger than it was. Though it broke what I believed, it taught me how to finally leave. So I'll walk out from the pain, through the silence and the rain, and learn to rise above the penalty of love. Penalty of love, paid in tears. The room is quiet but not at peace. It still remembers you and me. Every corner holds your trace, every shadow wears your face. I talk to silence like it's you, just to feel something I can hold on to. But silence never answers back, it only leaves my heart in black. And the nights get longer than before, since you don't walk through that door. Lonely love aches in the dark, like a fire without a spark. It doesn't scream, it doesn't break, it just quietly stays awake. Every memory starts to sting like a wound that won't stop everything. This is what I feel and what it makes a lonely love that always aches. I still see you in passing rain, in every whisper of my pain. I reach for you in empty air, but only absence meets me there. The days go by, but nothing fades, just softer shades of what we made. And I pretend I'm moving on, but deep inside you're still not gone. No goodbye could feel this slow, when you're the only love I know. Lonely love aches in the dark, like a fire without a spark. It doesn't scream, it doesn't break, it just quietly stays awake. Every memory starts to sting like a wound that won't broken hearts can wake from a lonely love that aches, lonely love aches, but so do I. I gave you every piece of me, every dream and memory, built a home inside your heart. Never thought we'd fall apart. I believed your every word, held on tight to what I heard. But the promises you made faded slowly into gray. Now I'm standing in the rain, trying to wash away the pain. You broke my faith, you broke my trust, turned out forever into dust. I held the light when nights were cold, but your love wasn't what you told. Now every prayer feels far away, every hope is lost its way. You didn't just break, you broke my faith in loving you. Photographs upon the wall still remind me of it all. Smiling faces, brighter days, now the shadows in the haze. I keep searching for the truth in the ruins of our youth, but the answers never stay. They just drift and fade away, and the silence speaks your name, while I'm left with all the blame. You broke my faith, you broke my trust, turned out forever into dust. I held the light when nights were cold, but your love wasn't what you told. Now every prayer feels far away, every hope is lost its way. You didn't just break my heart in two, you broke my faith in loving you. Maybe someday I'll heal, know what's fake and what is real, but tonight these tears still fall as I watch the memories crawl. You broke my faith, you broke my trust, left my dreams beneath the rust. I gave my soul, I gave my all, never thought I'd watch it fall. Though the scars may always stay, I'll find my strength another day. You didn't just break my heart in two, you broke my faith in loving you. Broke my faith, but someday I'll believe again. Yeah. You looked me in the eyes that night, spoke your words so soft and right. I never saw the storm beneath, hidden underneath your peace. I gave my trust without a fear, believed the things I needed to hear. But every promise that you made was already starting to fade. Now the truth is all I see, and it's breaking what's left of me. You lied easily, so now feel the same. Now that I know the hidden game, every I love you echoes back as another crack along the track. I keep replaying every scene, searching for what I should have seen. But love can make the blind believe, even when they're being deceived. And the silence after goodbye still asks me why you lied easily, so naturally, like it never hurt to deceive me. You wore a smile, played your part, while quietly tearing apart my heart. I was holding on, you were letting go, keeping secrets I would never know. You lied easily, and now I see the fool was always me. Maybe someday I'll understand how love slipped right through my hands. But tonight the truth remains, a lesson written in the pain. You lied easily, so carelessly, leaving broken pieces of me. But these wounds will slowly heal and teach my heart what's truly real. Though you left me in the dark, I will find another spark. You lied easily, that's your story, but healing will be mine. You lied easily, but I won't believe forever. I found your picture in an old drawer tonight, covered in dust but still holding light. 1,000 memories came rushing through. Every chapter started with you. We were young hearts chasing endless skies, believing forever lived in your eyes. Now the pages turn without a sound, and all that's left is what I found. The story we wrote is fading away, line by line, day by day. You're rewriting our history, changing the truth of you and me, erasing the moments we used to know, like our love was never meant to grow. You paint no colors over old scars, pretend we never reached the stars. But no matter how hard you try, you can't rewrite every goodbye. I hear your name and the room stands still, like a wound that time can't heal. You tell the world a different tale, while my memory refused to fail. Every laugh, every tear we shared, every promise that once was there, you may bury them deep inside, but some truths never die, and the ink keeps running from the rain. But I still remember every name. You're rewriting our history, changing the truth of you and me, erasing the moments we used to know, like our love was never meant to grow. You paint no colors over old scars, pretend we never reached the stars. But no matter how hard you try, you can't rewrite every goodbye. Maybe it's easier to forget face the love you still regret, but the echoes of what we were will always linger in these words. You're rewriting our history, but you can't erase your memory. The pages may be torn apart, but they're still written on my heart. One day I'll close this book for good and leave behind what never stood. You'll rewrite the story if you must, but I'll keep the truth with us. The story ends, the chapters fade, but the love we had was never made to disappear completely. I paid in sleepless nights and tears I couldn't hide. Gave you every piece of me and left nothing behind. I carried all your burdens when you could barely stand, but every time I reached for you, you slipped right through my hands. I thought love was worth the cost, even when I felt lost. Pain buys love, that's what I learned. Every bridge I crossed got burned. I gave my heart, I paid the price, sacrificed it once then twice. I kept believing you'd stay close, but loving you hurt the most. Pain buys love, or so it seemed, until you shattered every dream. The scars beneath my smile tell stories no one sees, of all the times I begged for hope down on my knees. You took the best of who I was and left me with the rain. Now your memory lives inside, like an echo of the pain. And the more I try to hold on tight, the more you disappear from sight. Pain buys love, that's what I learned. Every bridge I crossed got burned. I gave my heart, I paid the price, sacrificed it once then twice. I kept believing you'd stay close, but loving you hurt the most. Pain buys love, or so it seemed, until you shattered every dream. Maybe love was never meant to cost every breath I spent. Maybe hearts should not survive only by staying broken inside. Pain brought love, but not your heart. It only tore my world apart. Now I'm gathering what's left of me from the wreckage you can't see. The price was high, the lesson true. Some loves aren't worth going through. Pain bought love for just a while, but someday I'll find a reason to smile. Pain bought love, but it couldn't make you stay.